Hello everybody and welcome back to another awesome video on the channel. As today we are over here at the one and only Pirate Island Hotel over here at Legoland Deutshland for our hotel vlog. And with me today we've got Adam Dirk, yours truly, who is very cold right now, as well as my parents, for not only our first time towards the Pirate Hotel, also our first time to Legoland Deutschland, and our final Legoland park in Europe.
Yep.
Yay!
Finally done it.
All in one amazing video over here today. But of course the priority is to show you inside of this hotel and stay in. But of course for years you wanted to stay at this hotel, Adam. So how do you feel to finally be here at the Pirate Island Hotel?
Honestly, it just feels so surreal to finally be here. As you've just said, I've been wanting to come here now for years and years, and I can't even count how many years I've been wanting to come here for now. This has always been on my bucket list. So when I knew about theme parks, I was like, well, I've got to get down to Legoland Deutschland and experience this Legoland Park Hotel. I even knew about this hotel before I actually knew about the park itself, which is quite funny. But you know what? I'm so excited to finally be here. This hotel looks amazing. Of course, it is actually a pirate-themed hotel, as opposed to just in the name. And it's actually only one of two in the world, actually.
Exactly. I was at Legoland Florida. Yeah,
but I've got to say, this one is much bigger. And also as well, it does have a restaurant. I believe it has a shop somewhere. Of course, around the resort itself, not actually in this hotel.
There's so much around to explore. Of course, we're going to be here for the whole of this evening as well as tomorrow morning before we head into the park for our full day. Now, of course, the park, there will be a separate vlog on the channel and the link for that will be up there. But the plan is for this video is we're going to be checking in towards the hotel itself, which is just down there, at which point we will then be making the most of our rooms, seeing what there is to offer, taking a little tour around the hotel itself as well, and showing everything from the play area down here. We'll show you a little bit later on because we do not want to have all the kids in this video. We'll also be taking a little trip down to a restaurant, I imagine, in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah, we will, yes. We get free breakfast with this room, and that's something to point out actually. With any of the rooms here, I believe you do get free breakfast, and also you can pay for a dinner or a lunch as well. Also, you can actually upgrade to have a special view of course the play area and the holiday village
which we did. And I want to put a disclaimer here, we did it because of how awesome this view is right here of the pirate ship and that. Not because of reasons that you may be thinking right now, but because of the amazing experience that you get with having that view. And it was like another 15 euros or something. We thought, you know what, we've paid a lot of money to stay at this hotel right now, and we thought we might as well give a full experience over here and make the absolute most of it. So you won't know right now, but it is getting down to like 5 or so degrees. I think it's like 5 or 4 or so degrees. I'm absolutely freezing. We were out today in the German weather, but we thought it was going to be a bit sunny.
We did.
For which reason, I then only bought one jumper.
And we've got shorts on as well.
Yeah, for one jumper, he's got shorts on, and it ended up raining all day, so it's absolutely drenched. So I've got my jumper off right now, but I am literally shivering right now. So we'll start off actually this video going over towards reception, because one thing I didn't realise until you just went out, Mum and Dad,
I didn't realise this,
is that reception for this hotel is actually round here. So
well, I believe it is anyway.
Well, yeah, I think it's one reception then for all of it.
Yeah, which to be honest does make quite a lot of sense, because once you're in the hotel, you sort of just want to be in the hotel and of course enjoying the theming as well.
Yeah, so if my freeziness does not deserve a subscribe, I do not know what will.
It's so cold.
Because if you enjoy the video, of course, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. It does really help the channel. It means that we can do more videos just like this one here. Plus, if you do enjoy the whole Legoland Deutschland, because there's not many UK vloggers who go here, or American.
Yeah, not at all really. I haven't really seen any vlogs from UK vloggers, so it's been quite hard when planning this trip actually to know what to expect. So we're hoping this will just inform you and just of course help you if you want to come and visit.
So yeah, so if you do enjoy this and you want me to turn on, I can watch some of my UK vlogger friends as well, so we get even more videos out. Make sure to like this video too, so I do know that you enjoy it. Right now though, we're going to go into reception, we'll show you some clips, then we're going to go in the nice warm Pirated Hotel to show you around now. I haven't seen it yet, so it'll be our first time reactions. After a very speedy check-in, we have now made it in towards the hotel itself, and already it looks amazing.
It looks incredible.
Is that what we're eating tomorrow morning?
Yeah, so actually the restaurant's down there if you want to know. So
look how awesome.
That's where you can have lunch, dinner and breakfast, which is of course, breakfast is included.
And of course tomorrow morning we'll be showing you inside of there for our first time.
And there's a nice bar down there as well, you may check out this evening.
Oh wait, this evening, yeah. You never know, we're surprised this evening, but we do need the hotel key to get through this part, which is awesome for security reasons.
Yeah,
you guys go through here. Yeah, it's always a good somebody to like that, because obviously not only do you have that, but you also have the room itself. So like right now, it's hotel guests only, so all of this you will not be able to access unless you are actually staying in the Pirate Island Hotel. So as you go around here, mine have already got suitcases, which means that we get to take a fun staircase up with the awesome like tower sort of thing like that. I mean, that's the thing that makes hotels, but especially Legoland as well, when they theme it, so you stay in the immersiveness even when you leave. And that's the thing, when you go to a park, it's all based around theming, a fun family atmosphere. When you leave the resort and you go to like, I don't know, I love them, like Premier Inns or a normal standard Hilton or something, you basically leave the magic as well. But when you come to a hotel like this and you enter down here and you've got all of the sort of fun pirate theming with all the Lego models, it feels like you're staying in the magic, and it just adds that 10 times more magical experience.
It does.
It's not a 6-day day, it's like a 26-hour day.
It is.
And that's what hotels do.
It's as well. This hotel was quite pricey. I'm not sure how much we exactly paid for it, but I know it was above 300, I think. So it was quite pricey. However, we did actually get an annual pass discount, which is definitely something to look into. However, this feels very much similar to like the castle hotel we have in terms of all the theming and everything, but also feels very different as well. But I love how it's got
its own charm towards it.
It does, but I like how it's very different as well, because it feels just completely different to ours.
Exactly, because we're up the top, aren't we, Adam? We're just up at the top. Yes, we'll make it down the hallway now for our first ever time. The lifts are just over there, so it's all quite centred in the hotel, and of course it's done a mould in blocks, so depending on where you are, you'll enter at a different point. But of course, maybe show you all. But maybe go down here right now. Here's our room. He's got the key there. First time check-in ever. Here we go. And ready for it? Right, key in the door. Yeah, there you go. Oh, turn the lights on. Did you put it in properly? No, you didn't. Other way, well done. Oh, there you went. It's a lot more spacious than I want to do home actually. So we go through here. We'll start off down here and get to the coolest beds last. We still have an hour sleeping tonight. You of course got the view, so let's head down here. So look at this. You got a view all the way across here. You've got a pirate tower down here, and I think it's definitely worth paying for this view.
It is.
Because not only do you get a view of the whole like Python 4 here, but you also, if you look around here, you got all the different areas and stuff.
And I'd sort of rather be on this side as well, because you get to the other areas instead of just the area. So I wonder
if you look down the distance, you can see the Legoland Park as well. I think
yeah, you can. I think you can see the Sky Tower up there. I'm pretty
sure.
Yeah,
you can. If you look right through.
Pretty sure that's it.
The Sky Tower like a thing there, but you can look right through. I'll bring a bed in the morning when we show you, but you can see right through here. And even down here, for starters, I want to point out the roof is really high. I mean, the clouds are no exaggeration up here. Now, I do not know whether it's because on the top floor or not, but it's a really, really high roof. Yeah, I know, so do I. It's really cool. But already, it's awesome. The lighting in here is incredible. I love how you can put a little bit of brighter lights on, but that little dim light makes you feel like you're actually upon like a pirate ship, and you've got the treasure map up here. You've got all the different like boards around here. It's just, amazing. It's very immersive. The curtains will shut a little later on, but they've got like a pirate theme towards it. I mean, everything immersive in it. As I was saying earlier, one thing I love about hotels in European countries, the bed covers. Now, this is a big thing, guys. All hotels, no matter where you're staying, have these 2 bed covers for a double bed, which makes so much sense, because I never have this problem, but some people have a problem where someone takes over the cover from you. And it's nothing more annoying than being on the cover when someone else snatches it all over or rolls over in the night. And with this, you get your own cover, your own space, a single cover each person, and even here, you've got 2 single beds, so you're more likely to have a much more comfortable seat when you're over here. Continue the way around, Dad's impressed because there's something just noticed. Down here in one of the coolest looking handle cupboards and below the Lego Mythica thing. How cool is that?
That is so cool.
That is so cool. Of course, Maximus, fly over skyline, but literally fly over skyline.
Well, I think it's like the Flug something, I don't know what it is. But yeah, that actually opened this year, which is pretty cool. Opening year for that.
Cover space, again, love the handles.
Yeah, really nice.
Cover space here. But then, you continue down here, and you've got a fridge. Now, rarely you get hotels like this. Maybe this is just because you've got the view, I don't know, but look at that, you've got a nice little fridge to put your stuff. So if you are staying here, you can always go stock up from this little shop down this corner and get all the stuff. Nice big safe
as well.
Yeah, big safe there. You know, around here, you've got another cupboard. Oh, it's not a door there. Another big cupboard here, so you've definitely got room to stay. And even like the top of it as well, if you look up here, you've got some like lovely little like woodwork design as well. I mean, I'm getting a lot of detail here.
So cool.
Oh, that is so cool. we seem a bit young here, but we love it. We love it.
It's so cool.
It's just so fun, especially for us who's big Lego fans. We live around 10 minutes away from Lego and Windsor. So for us, it's like Lego and Windsor's twice a week. So it's amazing to have a Lego park. Huge fans there as well. So right here, you've got the bathroom. You've got a sink, of course. Hairdryer next to a sink. I don't know if that's like safe or what, but here's what it is. You've got hair and body shampoo. You've got some fun shampoo down there, the duck face.
That's really cool.
That's very cool.
Definitely
mirror, toilet paper, little bin. You've got the toilet there. Nice little picture here. I don't know if you like on the corner where you get like a view out a window, I don't know, but
Cool. Yeah.
pretty cool. You've got kind of like an open floor shower here with a little drop, so be careful when you're going in here with this little ledge. Because I can imagine some people probably trip over after having a shower, which is probably not a lot of sense.
Oh yeah, there's something on the back.
Oh, let's have a look, yeah.
It's really cool. Oh, there's a back half there.
Oh, it's the back half as well,
That's pretty cool actually. It's grass.
Yeah, and then down here you've got some notice that says, dear families, towels on the floor means it changed the towels, that sort of thing. So, there you go, some little hooks as well, again with a cool design. Now over towards the best part of the room, I'm most looking forward to seeing the kids' room. Now, I'll start off here because it's awesome. You've got some cool little signs now. These are keeping. These are keepers. We'll take these home with us.
Definitely. That's my door.
Obviously, we respect the rules. If you can't be home,
of course. I mean, we'll probably ask at reception whether we can or not.
Yeah, and there's certain things like, of course, the soaps, which you don't bring home that soap. If it's like a little tub of soap, you will bring home a soap. But what you definitely can't take home, what I want to take home, are these bunk beds.
I mean, this is like one of the coolest designs for a bunk bed. Like, I've never seen something.
I mean, how cool is this? Not only do you get an awesome TV and monk on top, but the bunk beds are literally a pirate ship inside itself. I mean, how cool is that? So, you've got to go here, and so when you're using it, make sure there's no danger falling off. No one under the age of 60, I don't think we have a problem with that one. You've of course got a nice little single bed here, plus you've got an entire tub of Lego each.
That is such
here,
and a board.
And a little board on the end of the shit to make it. So that's the sort of, yeah, look at that.
Such a good idea.
That's the sort of thing Legoland does and makes a difference.
It just goes that extra way, and I mean, of course, we do get that back in Legoland Wizard in the UK, but I feel like you definitely see it out here and also Billund as well, of course, in Denmark. Yeah, it's really nice to see.
So Lego Windsor, funny enough, actually has a little counter here. I want to point out, we're staying in a hotel on there. It's got a little counter down here, which has an Xbox on it. Don't know if it's one, but to be honest, if you're at Legoland, don't play Xbox. Play some Lego games. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very nice though.
Or even just going to explore the hotel. But.
Exactly, which is exactly what we're going to do in a sec. So here's a look at our room. Once again, a quick walk through everything in this room. As Anne goes quick and says here for something.
So this is actually on the bed, and we have this back home, I believe. Of course, it's very weird seeing Deutschland there because we're so used to seeing Windsor. However, yeah, when you actually go into the book club, I believe you have to find loads of stuff in the room, which is pretty cool. Wow. I'm not sure whether there's like a pricing at the end or whatever, but it's pretty cool.
We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go in a sec. We'll have our own little treasure hunt in just 1 second. It may look like to you guys that I am out at sea, but do not worry, we are still in the Pirate Island Hotel, but theoretically out at sea. Yeah. It does feel like that every 5 seconds we're walking around, we're like, oh, are we out at sea? But no, you know what, we're not. We are about to do the treasure quest. Now, if you look down here, you can see, you showed a little bit earlier, but we've got our little treasure hunt thing here.
We've got the map.
And there's a little thing that it reveals later on. So we'll walk through here and show you, but right for this sliding door, which we have just noticed, and I said throughout this time, there's some more things, like for example, up there, the curtain rail is a panel, which is really awesome.
Yeah, there's so many hidden details in this room which you don't notice at first sight, but it's really cool after. Yeah, it's just like this here as well, the little effort they've put into that, with the flag and everything.
I mean, we go into detail properly, but it's just sort of little details that add up the extra oomph to a hotel, which we always see. So opening up this door, it would be nice to have something on this door actually, but it kind of works with the whole wooden feel. You may go in here, and this is where the little thing is. Now, you may have seen Dad filling with this earlier, and this little treasure quest down here is actually what treasure quest opens.
It is, yeah.
So it'd be nice if that was like a little pirate, like treasure quest box.
But then I guess it still works with the woodwork and everything.
Again, yeah, it still works with the woodwork, and again, you can't really have any complaints on this hotel so far because it's amazing, it's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're right now going to go leave the hotel because actually it's not a Legoland Windsor where these ones, in fact, only are in the room. This is around the entire hotel, which works perfectly. I was about to tour the hotel. Exactly. So Adam will go pick it up and take you around. He will give us a little tour around the hotel whilst also completing all of the challenges to finally unlock that box. But just before we start the treasure quest, we are in fact going to show you around the hotel itself, because what we did realise on closer inspection to the treasure guide is that it actually only involves the lobby part of our bit, then up the stairs and into the room itself. So if you're staying here, you do not have to go back outside to the freezing cold, because it may look like I'm very comfy and relaxing right now, but as always, I'm extremely cold, so let's get up quickly. But there, basically, if you are staying over here, the treasure quest is literally your reception, and there is 2 of these in fact. There's one there, which is our lobby, and then all the way over down there, you've got another one. And we actually quickly looked at it, and you can't actually get into the other side. But what we did see, and we'll take you around in a sec, is that the exact same, apart from our side, has got a restaurant. And of course, I only imagine that if you're staying on that side, you can go into the restaurant as well.
I don't know if you can though. I think you have to come out and then go back in actually, I'm pretty sure.
Is there not like a bridge that goes over?
I don't think there is actually, because when we're actually on the top, I know we're on the top floor and I'm pretty sure the corridors end at the end. However, I may be wrong there, you may be able to.
Yeah, and even if not, of course, you can use your room card to get into that bit, because in that one, the door opens automatically. The first door, because there's two sets of doors you saw when we enters in. The first set of doors anyone go into, and it's the second set of doors you use the room card. However, with that one over there, it's the other way around. So the first set of doors, you need the room card, and then the second set of doors is automatic and you can just get in. So that's basically how we work it out, so that no one's staying in the hotel and getting to your section. And of course, it's the same way we do over here. Those who are over that part of a hotel don't want us nosing around all their little bits and bobs and going around all the different rooms and stuff, even though all rooms in this hotel are the exact same.
They are. However, one thing to point out is that even though the theming is the exact same, the rooms can differ very slightly. In terms of that, you can either have a non-view or a view for either of these two options. So you've got a 4-person room and a 5-person room. However, we've just looked up there actually at our window, and we believe that we actually got a 5-person room. Yeah. And the reason why we got that, I think, is because we actually got an annual pass for this park, which we were thinking that's pretty insane, but I would definitely make sure to check that out.
Because that worked out cheap, didn't it?
It did actually work out cheaper, yeah, which is quite insane. We got a pretty good discount on this hotel, actually. So we thought, you know, we're going to do that, and I've actually got a Merlin pass, actually, for Germany, which is pretty insane, which gets into Hyder Park and stuff like that, and other parts in Germany as well. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth doing that, because you may also get an upgrade in the room, and from the windows, it looks like it's a much bigger gap between the windows on this hand side than that hand side. Yeah,
it does, because also the top bit is a bit like a turret, so there's nothing above that, so it kind of has that sort of feel where the bottom one's a little bit lower down, but in the top one you get a whole sky view, which is quite cool.
So the way the annual pass worked for us, it was, well, I can't remember what level annual pass we got. We got one annual pass. When we got it, you got £15 entry for up to 10 people, rather than paying normal price to get in, plus you got a discount on the room, plus you get your discount on the food and drinks. So it actually worked out cheaper to get one annual pass than just to book it normally.
Exactly. You want to look at this office when you come over here. Of course, you can't look at every in and out, but that's why we're trying to give you the best tips that we can to have it possible.
So something else really quickly, Sarah, I just want to get this point out, is that also as well, this year, because obviously Lego Myth Carumban, they do actually have other discounts as well, and that's how we got such cheap tickets for the rest of us who didn't get annual passes. However, even though if it's not this year, they do still have discounted tickets as well on offer.
Yeah, and of course, part of our hotel tour right now, with our side, we are not actually going to go in the player still, because it's really busy. It is busy. But we are going to wake up like 6 o'clock tomorrow morning and wake everyone up in this hotel by going around there really early morning. We want to go down the slides. Me and keep staying there, we're like, we want to go down the slides. But of course, similar to how we are not going to wake everyone in the hotel at 6 in the morning, but we are going to go on the slides. We want to be respectful to everyone who's in the player right now. We don't want to get in their way with a big camera in our hand and like that. So again, you understand, we're like sort of our age that we are. There's no like restricting on stopping us going, which is really nice. I think like some hotels turn around, and of course as Lego fans who are older, we're massive Lego fans. We love Legoland parks in particular, and we love staying in these sort of hotels. So don't feel like just because you are a little bit older, anyone's watching this right now, but you're not allowed to go to a hotel. Of course it's designed for everyone who's a bit younger out there, but if you are a little bit older, don't feel like you cannot enter and enjoy all the Lego atmosphere, because you can, in a different way.
Yeah, and the hotel feels very sort of, it doesn't feel posh, but it feels very sort of nicely done in terms of that it's not just for the younger audience, it's actually more appeals to the older audience as well. And also, you do of course have the treasure quest, which for the younger audience, and of course me and Tom as well, it's very enjoyable.
Me and I are like big kids, so we enjoy this sort of stuff, as you can probably tell so far. So here's a quick look of the other side lobby, where basically you enter in here, and you've got the exact same design. So I wouldn't say it's like a must to see both sides. I mean, you literally got the same flooring, and when you walk into our side, you'll notice that. I imagine probably the treasure quest have the same answer. So if you are going to do a treasure quest, it might be worth keeping the numbers a little bit quiet, because it will end up being the same numbers. Or just forget about it, because you don't know. But like even like down here, little things like this, kind of like little cannonballs that are down there up the walls. It feels like a giant film set basically, and that's what's really cool. I tell, it feels like you are inside of the film. It feels like you are inside of the programs. And I'm taking a photo right now. I mean, the view is incredible. I mean, the canvas does really well, I feel like, but still doesn't do it fully justice. This place is absolutely awesome, and it's going to be so excited to see inside daytime as well, because of course tomorrow morning with our little trip to the awesome playground, we are going to be taking you around this part in the daytime. But it's a very like snug feel, kind of all the way down there. You see some buildings. That's not part of this hotel. The reception is actually just down there. It's not far at all away. This is a hotel here. This is the Pirate Fort Hotel.
And it feels very, so as you said, it feels very secluded from the rest of the hotels, even though you can see them. This definitely feels like the standout hotel so far, because there is actually one other big hotel here, and that is of course the Lego Castle Hotel. But we thought,
I didn't know there was one of those there.
yeah, there is. There's actually one just down there. Actually, it's got 3 blocks as well, I believe, instead of 2 or 1 over at Bend, of course, Windsor as well. But we thought because there is one at Windsor, we've stayed there many times, well, once before.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Somewhere a little bit different, and we thought this is very different. You can't find this pretty much anywhere else. So we thought it'd be nice to stay here.
Yeah, and of course the car park as well actually for this hotel. And I don't know if you can find one there, but actually we're through there. So if you follow your way around here and you look through there, or take us along here, you go around here and go down this path, you actually end up. But look down here, like a little handprints there. I don't know if that was meant to happen or not. I thought it was like a seagull in it, but
It's random, but
it's a bit random, but that's what it is. Kind of here. So yeah, if you have a look down here, you can see you enter through. It's what I thought rooms went across, like the corridor went across, up there.
that would make sense to be fair.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see anywhere down the bottom of the corridor, but it may do. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so if you continue down here, you can see that just through here, you've got a giant car park around here. Our car park in here, and I don't think you have to worry about spaces because there's a lot of room. And one other thing I think you want to point as well is that tomorrow morning we do make our way towards the park. There is a special private walk. Well, a special walk from the hotels through this lovely woodlands behind me. I mean, it's the situation of this park. Like, we love Germany as a country because it's an amazing country. We've been, the last few days, we've been traveling around Germany, exploring the country, going to our theme parks elsewhere around Germany. And it's a beautiful country. So I'm excited actually tomorrow to take you guys along to, in this video, along that woodland walk to the park from hotels. Because it's not like Legoland Windsor where you can enter exactly straight into the parks.
Right.
But nor is it like Legoland Billund where you have to walk along the road to get into the parks.
So I think it's quite nice, and in my opinion, it's actually the better way of doing it.
Yeah.
Because this was very secluded from the
Yeah,
park
you don't
itself.
in obviously the morning it's nice, but in the day when you want to go and just enjoy the hotel facility, you don't want people like nosing around like
from
we
the park,
do. We go to Windsor, we always like to dip in the hotels, but it's a bit of a walk to get there. So we don't do that because of that. So that's quite a nice little touch.
And also as well,
and you can see the sign, walk to Legoland there, the Pirate Tavern restaurant and the Smuggler's Bar, which of course we'll be looking around a little bit tonight as well as a lot tomorrow morning. A lot of this will be done tomorrow morning, but it's just nice to show you a little bit of this park in the evening.
Yeah, and the thing is, because all the lighting's so great around this area,
yeah.
we're going to have to come out here. It's currently 9:45, so we thought we'll also come out here near 10 o'clock.
I thought like,
and of course show you.
I thought people like a bit younger will be in bed by now, so I thought we were going to everyone's like enjoying themselves. I mean, it's really, really nice to think about.
It's lovely to see, yeah, and it seems like there's a lot of families here as well. Of course, it's Legoland, there's going to be a lot of families, but it feels like there's a lot of families who are willing to stay up later, which is really nice. Because obviously just making the most of this hotel and yeah, really enjoying it.
So yeah, so we look around here. I think there's a bit about a Pirate Tavern and the food that you can get. So we'll find the English one. Here you go. Pirate Feast for Pirateer. Now it's 1 course. You've got all this different stuff. 2 course, yeah, and then you've got even a 3 course. So it's got a lot of things. And for price wise, you're looking at children 0 to 2 is actually free there. 3 to 6 is £9.90. 7 to 11 is £18.90, and adult is £34.50, which I don't think's badly priced. I mean, again, when we show you tomorrow morning, you'll see that when you eat over here, you get that extra privilege of the immersiveness too. You're not going to the Mackie D's around the corner, you eat it in the private hotel. So that's really, really nice little touch towards it. And so when you are over here, it also says only selected soft drinks are included. So be aware that you might not be able to get the special like wine or beer or something like that you might want to get if you are staying over here too. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. I hope you saw when you're looking at that, but what sort of options you can. I'm not going to read out every single option you can. And I imagine that through time as well, the options that you can get will change, as well as of course the prices.
Yeah, and of course along with reception as well, you may be thinking, is there like a shop on site where of course you can go and do some shopping, of course buy some groceries as well if you forgot them. And yeah, there is actually a shop on site here at the resort. I'm not sure where it is exactly, but I believe it's quite near reception. So yeah, you can actually do some shopping here, and also I believe it does sell some merchandise from the park.
I think we're going to aim more towards a Holiday Village shop, because of course when you go to Holiday Village you cater for yourselves a lot more, even though you can do this nice cold drinks and stuff for a room, which will save you a little bit of money when you're going to the Pirate Tavern anyway. So making our way now into the Pirate Tavern restaurant and of course our area of the hotel. Take a quick look around this corner bit and you can see the sort of bar around here. Of course the restaurant is just through here, but the bar is really nice as well. I mean, it's like a little off bit from the restaurant itself, and you can look around here, you can see it's got like a nice little atmosphere around here. Again, the whole roof as well is nicely themed. It's kind of got this like kind of woodland feel about it. And a quick little peek for you guys till tomorrow when we go inside the restaurant itself. You can see if you look right through the doors here, the sort of atmosphere that you've got. It feels like you kind of are actually inside of those like caves inside. It's really, really nice. You've got some like, little bit of Lego TV playing around here.
Apparently they have characters in here as well sometimes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah, exactly. It's kind of, again, keen atmosphere. Yeah, it may be 30 whatever to go and eat here, or it's absolutely free to go and have a drink, apart from the drinks obviously you pay for, it adds that atmosphere.
It does, exactly. It just really adds to like the overall feel of a resort and stuff like that.
And of course, when you do leave, make sure to go and leave your review over here, and I can only imagine it'll be up here by the end for us. We're very, very happy one if you can't see. So yeah, now we're inside of here. I think it's now time to start our little treasure quest, Adam, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So, I'm going to...
He's got his phone, honey, because we thought it'd be a bit big to bring around, and I'm going to keep us nice and souvenir.
So how many gold keys can you find among the pirate treasures in the entrance hall on the ground floor?
So I imagine this is probably the entrance hall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So again, as always, put your room key on here. So you start with this R1, and then yeah, literal, it's automatic, so it's open automatically. So of course, it is the exact same as our other one in here. You've got the exact same floor and stuff. But what are you going for?
Yeah, so we're going to be looking for gold keys.
Gold keys. So let's have a look around for some gold keys. So how many have we counted so far, Adam?
So far I've counted 2, and it seems like they're both on this side actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to be quite quiet now. I don't really want anyone else to hear, obviously. I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, but yeah, they're actually both on this side so far. So yeah.
We have had to quite look around. We've been there for like 5 or 6 minutes looking around for some keys. Oh wait, is there another one in there? No, it's not. No. Yeah, I think there's 2. But someone I quite hate now. If you look in all these little drawers and stuff, you can see that little gold bit. So we may have to come back down a bit and have a look.
Yeah,
but
you never know.
we think it's 2. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
No.
And we knew we were going to forget one. This little cheeky monkey up here has got the 3rd key. And out the lift after finding our keys and onto floor number 1 where our challenge number 2 begins. That doesn't really rhyme, but what is the challenge?
Right, so the second one is how many orange starfish have hidden a Pirate Jack's fish market on the 1st floor? I just want to quickly point out as well, the translation may not be exactly right from what I'm saying. So,
So how many orange fish?
orange starfish.
Orange
Sorry.
starfish. So we're looking for some orange starfish. So we've got, Mum's already darted. We've got one here, one here, one here, one up here, one down there. So we're looking at 5 currently. And is there any other around here? I mean, this is just this one area here, so I think we're pretty okay unless the fish count as a starfish.
Yeah, so
That's
3
good.
and 5.
Adam, you wouldn't believe it, we've missed that one again. That one down there. They do hide a few, it's quite tricky. It's quite tricky to find. Starfish found, and now we're going to continue our mission on the 3rd floor. Here we now go.
Okay, so number 3 is how many sharks are frolicking in the dangerous waters on the wallpaper in the children's room?
Now we're currently in the children's room and we're looking for some sharks.
This is very serious, by the way.
It is very serious. We're getting a little bit of pressure now because we've got
we've
one more to go.
Sharks.
Yes.
It's dangerous waters there.
So we've got one down here. Boom. 1 shark done. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Any more around here? Let's sit down here. Sit down here. No, not down there. Oh, I mean, no one here might hide a few.
Get behind that notice.
Yeah, most likely behind the notice. Oh, no. I think it's probably only 4.
Okay,
4.
Sharks found, but we are not finished yet, as Adam is now talking about our final task till we can open the treasure quest.
Right, so number 4 it says, mutiny, go to your parents' room and find the treasure map over the bed to count how many ships are located around the pirate island.
Okay, so we're going to have some Pirate Island ships, so let's make our way around here and have a look at this massive treasure map up the bed. Okay, so how many can we count?
1, 2. Does the shipwreck count as one is the question?
Imagine what it does. I think we're looking at 4.
4. Yeah, I think that's meant to be the tricky one.
I think that's the trick one. So maybe it is 3 or 4. Now we're going to make our way over towards the actual chest itself and see if we can open it up. Let's go here. Oh, down we go.
So we've got number 3.
3.
What's that? Which way does it go? That way?
Oh yeah, 3. It might take a while just opening the chest. 6.
4. No, number
4.
4. Right.
Okay. We've already done it wrong. 3.
3.
That's wrong too.
Is it meant to be facing up?
Oh god, that's right. We've done it wrong. Even after some amazing detective skills and some awesome pirate puns, we still can't open the treasure quest. I knew we were going to do it wrong. Honestly guys, it is not that easy to do, and I think we're going to go back downstairs now and redo this. But of course, as we've already done a review, yes, I am 18 years old, yes, he is 15 years old, and yes, we still haven't done the treasure quest. So we're going to go downstairs again, try working it out, and once we do get the answer, we'll come back up to you guys. We won't actually tell you what it is though, because I feel like I don't want any children watching right now to know the answer already. So once we find out what it really is, we'll then go off and give it another go to open the Well, the thing is, can't be open at the moment.
Try two sharks.
This is really embarrassing. We still haven't got it. We've been doing it for like an hour now.
Yeah, it's literally insane.
I mean, yes, you look at our ages and we still can't get in this little chest that's made for like 4 or 5 year olds.
So this one's frolicking. He's not frolicking, he's not frolicking, he's not frolicking.
This is a children's game.
One's frolicking.
I feel like it.
Third time the charm. We're going now down for a third time. Let's give it a go.
Six. 1.
That could be 6 then. 2.
We've now gone to mathematical combinations. We literally couldn't have worked it out, so instead we're going to go 1 by 1 on each one until we get it.
1.
1, 1.
2.
No, 1, 1, 1, 2.
2, 9. Yeah.
After a little bit of Lego building and some very long waiting, we have finally cracked the safe. And by crack, I mean we watched the YouTube video of someone else do it because we have literally been here for hours.
Yeah, it's not even an exaggeration. We've been here for an hour. I'd say we've been here for
I mean, I think we're making an octopus at the moment.
40 minutes.
They all over there, so
Yeah.
so like Snorri over from Europa Park, but yeah, it's
We've
been
done
a long time. We've finally done it. Thank you, YouTube.
Well, I mean, we say we've done it. I mean, we've been down the corridors about 3 or 4 times now, so.
Yeah, and also the heads up, I did say I wasn't going to show you the code, but what I just put in the comment section below is if you do get stuck on it, like this situation we're in right now, you will check out.
I will cover up the code though, just so you can't see the moment.
Well, we will show you what's inside, and I swear to God, if inside it says, the real treasure that you've had a good time. I'll be going to reception
We
soon.
really didn't.
Okay, let's have a look what's inside. Ooh, let's have a look. So first up, we've got some Lego bricks. That's all Legoland.
15 years of Legoland. Oh, Legoland Holiday Village, 15-year bricks.
That's cool.
Yeah, we used to actually get it at Legoland Windsor. If you visited 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, that went up to 60 or whatever. Yeah, it's really cool that they have these here. 15 years of Holiday Village.
Very nice. Little present there. What's up next?
A sticker.
Nice little sticker.
Oh, not just one sticker.
What? 2
2
stickers.
stickers.
Oh, very nice. 2 stickers. Very nice. Very nice.
And then we've got 2 of these as well.
Lego Dreams magazines.
Not bad.
Awesome. The new thing. Is that everything?
Yeah, I've got to say,
Very
I'm
good.
definitely more impressed with this.
Yeah. Oh, yes. The bricks are
It's pretty cool.
yeah. Well, there you go. There's a quick look at what you do get inside there. Again, it's all part of Bojas. That's absolutely amazing. Just again, we're going to go down tomorrow morning actually and have a look at how many keys there were because the number it says it was, we're
No,
almost
we
guaranteed there was more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're to the tomorrow morning. But right now it is currently, look at the time, it's currently around 10:39. So we're gonna yeah 10:30. We've been here a while, so we're gonna go down. We're not going down. We're gonna go down to bed, which is we're gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. And we're up tomorrow morning to share even more of this awesome private Lego Park Island Hotel.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome. We'll see you in the morning.
I love that power.
And a very good morning from over at the Pirate Island Hotel. As after an amazing night's sleep, and that's some really comfortable beds. And that's what I want to point out quickly. Compared to Legoland Windsor, where you normally get those like foam mattresses, you know what I mean? Over here, you get a full mattress, a nice pillow. I've got to admit, the bed was a little bit small, but again, as you can probably tell, it's not made for someone who's 18 years old. But overall, it was incredibly comfy. It was really nice to stay in there, and actually, it was really immersive where I got to stay in the boat itself. So that was absolutely awesome. We slept for around 6 or 7 hours, which on this trip, trust me, is a bonus. It's currently around 7 o'clock right now. So we're getting ready to go and have a bit more fun over here at the park, as well as enjoy this amazing place. We're just going to go out right now. No one's currently in it. There's no agent on it, so we're going to go explore around while also giving our review of the night in general. Right after that, it will be followed by us actually going down to a restaurant, which is of course just outside our room just there. Then, of course, finishing off the vlog, we're showing you my awesome Lego model I did actually make last night, because during the hour or so time it was to crack the safe, I still can't believe how long it took us. We actually started to build some Lego, and I've got some really cool stuff that I would like to show you near the end of this video. But Adam, how was your night's sleep?
Oh my god, it was actually a really good night's sleep. I actually think this is one of the better hotels I've stayed in terms of theme park hotels anyway. And yeah, you know what, as you said, the beds are actually really comfy. And that's what you sometimes don't get. I mean, usually it's pretty good, but sometimes it can be a little bit, not as good.
Yeah.
It was really good actually.
It was really, really good. Again, quite a tight fit right here, but no, exactly, yeah. You don't always expect a lot from theme park hotels, and the comfiness is not a 5-star Marriott Inn. Nevertheless, the theming was amazing, the room was amazing, and for once, the beds were actually amazing too. Which means that I am waking up amazing and getting ready for an amazing day over at the park as well, which of course will be coming soon as well. I forgot to mention also the walk as well will be included in this video, so that is absolutely awesome. But the private theme area, how cool is this? I mean, you get everything from like little climb up things there, you got slides, you then of course get to like pretending you're actually on a pirate ship, the wheel spins, you got the cannons. Oh, that is cool. That is cool, that is really cool. It'd be cool if they had like a little ball pit thing over from around here. But yeah, you literally can like pretend that you're actually on a real pirate ship and stuff, making your way around. So I know, especially when I was younger, I mean I still enjoy it now, don't get me wrong, but especially when I was younger, I absolutely loved being able to explore around the different areas, jump up and down the ship. Well, I know I would, because that's exactly what Legoland wins a smaller version of this. So yeah, down here we're going to take a clip down the slide. You got a little telescope around here. What's down here? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I can see absolutely nothing. I don't know, I think I'm going to go downstairs or something, but yeah, look how cool this is. So we're just thinking around here. Next up, we have got breakfast before then giving you a final room tour, showing you everything that's left off, and of course taking you down towards the park where we'll be giving you our final review of the Pirates Fort. And here we go, whoa! And here's a look at the food. Only in Germany can you get your very own bread basket. Wow, I do love breakfast at a hotel, and especially a Pirate Fort hotel, as we've just had breakfast, funny enough, just down there, and it was really, really good. Entering into there, we had the earliest slot. Now there's 2 slots you can get, and I'm going down to help here. The first slot, I'm pretty sure, is from 7 to 9.
No, it's 7:30 to 8:30.
Completely wrong. Then the second, you're right. The second slot is from 8:30 to 9:30.
We're pretty sure.
So there's the 2 slots of breakfast. So be aware that you have to choose one of the 2 slots. Now, of course,
It's starting to get busy.
yeah, it's like it is. I mean, you have to arrive at 7:30 or 9 or 8:30, but it means that you have to leave by that closing time. So currently, it's not even 8:30 now. It's currently 8:25. Me and Anne's been back to the car. We've been doing bits and bobs. So you don't need the full hour. I say you only need half an hour to do it. But when we entered, as you probably saw with the clips, it was completely empty. And by the time that we left, around 20 minutes later, it was absolutely rammed. So be aware of that one going in. But the food is brilliant. Yeah, it's got a very, I'd say probably westernised sort of style food. So you've got your bacon, your sausages, you've got all that sort of stuff. But then you've got a little German touches, like the bread basket, so which we never have ever seen before at a hotel, especially a female hotel. I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's just that extra mile out here. Like back in the UK, you wouldn't get that. Here in Germany, you get that extra little touch, which just makes it so much better. And honestly, it's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if you go around and think it's like a little pick and mix, but for bread. I mean, me and I are huge fans of bread. We love,
especially bread here in Germany.
I love bread and meat, and Germans love bread, meat, and beer. So we literally 2 out of 3 things. It's perfect. So when we go around Germany, and especially around this hotel, we're like, oh, that's nice. I mean, they literally had a French baguette.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, we've never seen that in one other place, and that's in Denmark. So it's literally insane. It's amazing. Like.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, the meat was all really nice. I had a little bit of a fruit bowl. And I'm quite picky with fruit. I mean, I love fruit. I eat a lot of fruit, but I'm quite picky with what fruits I like. So to have everything from like oranges to then having like strawberries, and then obviously vegetable wise, where you kind of had tomatoes, a vegetable fruit.
I'm not sure.
Vegetable fruit, tomato.
Vegetables.
Vegetable. Okay, I know it's a hard one, but so you get tomatoes, cucumber. I had a nice little plate at the start, which is really nice. Never have that normally because there's never normally enough options for me to have that. It doesn't seem worth it. But yeah, breakfast, absolutely fantastic. Definitely just go in there. Even if you are going in the park, you still got plenty of time. We're planning to get to the park by 9 o'clock and it opens at 10. So we're going to have plenty of time anyway. So if you follow what we do, get the earlier time, you are guaranteed still to have an enjoyable breakfast, enjoy the hotel, as well as, of course, getting to the park nice and early. So as promised, here's a look at the Lego models I made last night, because we spent around an hour or so trying to crack that safe, and so in the meantime, I started making a little aquarium. So right now you've got a little goldfish there, and a little like bit of seaweed and stuff around. You've got a tiny little Nemo goldfish in the background, some sand spreading out across the ocean bed. Then we have got Snorri from the plant grass has run there. We're going to try and create them. Now it wasn't easy because they were like, those were just 2x4 Lego bricks, so you couldn't make something intricately very well, but I think I did an okay job of that, and that is my little aquarium. Checkout has now been completed and we are now making our way over towards the resort itself. And I keep saying Legoland Windsor, but it's not Legoland Windsor, it's Legoland Deutshland. I'm saying that it's still something really, really weird. But about the Pirate Island Hotel, it was an absolutely brilliant day. So convenient, of course it's next to the park itself. And right now you're able to see how close in fact it is as we start to make our way down towards Legoland, which is just down here. So we'll continue our way down here whilst giving you a view, of course, of the hotel itself, all of the facilities it has to offer, and just the beautiful surrounding area, because we've been to Legoland Billund, of course the hotel's around there, and of course we've been to Legoland Windsor many times, and including the hotels, even though we only live around 10 minutes away from it, we've been to the hotel like 4 or 5 times. But I've got to say the location of this hotel is definitely most beautiful. All the trees surrounding it, you see the Castle Hotel just through there, the sort of road and atmosphere is really, really nice. So how did you find your stay?
Oh, you know, it was so great to finally stay here at the Pirate Island Hotel. Like I said, it's been years and years awaiting to stay there. And honestly, it's just such a nice hotel. As you were saying, if I start off with like the actual like resort itself, it feels so nice. And obviously at Legoland Windsor, we are actually going to be getting a holiday village soon. And what's quite ironic is this holiday village here, I believe, is actually bigger than the park itself, which is quite strange, but it's pretty cool though.
And Legoland Windsor's a lot bigger park, so of course, when that one comes to Legoland Windsor, the chances of the park being a much bigger park.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, the resort was just really nice as well, and I mean, we haven't really explored much of it yet, but I was sure that either this morning or this evening. But yeah, honestly, the hotel though, it's so well themed. In my opinion, it's probably the best Merlin themed hotel like, out there, and that of course means it's the best Merlin hotel that I've seen personally. Just everything, like the exterior, the interior, and even just the rooms are just so nice, and also as well the beds are really comfy. Yeah. And yeah, even just with having like the free breakfast in the morning included, obviously. Stuff like that, it's just really nice, and just being 15 minutes walk away from the park itself is a really nice benefit as well. Yeah, now of course, as far as the hotel goes itself, there is a lot to do there, of course. It's not like, I would say it's not like the holiday village that you stay in. If you're staying in the holiday village, I recommend staying there for 3 or 4 days. Yeah, definitely. Because when you're going to a holiday village, you've got stuff like play areas, you've got like more different things. The cabin itself is normally equipped with a little bit of a kitchen where you can make your own meals and stuff, whereas this is more of a hotel. So when you're staying in here, you're going to get a lot more convenience in terms of like a restaurant in the morning, which you don't get at a holiday village. But what you don't get is the whole facilities that also come inside the room itself. But for us on this visit, it worked out. I mean, we thought we might as well stay in the hotel because it's really unique as well.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, this is also very unique. We have of course stayed in the one in Billund, so we thought like...
You know what, we'll mix up a little bit, and also it is a very, very nice hotel. If we're staying in right now, it was absolutely brilliant. I wish we had a bit more time to do it because of course, I just thought of, look, we literally arrived around 8 o'clock last night.
Very cold evening.
Yeah, very, very cold evening. Still getting the shivers now thinking about it. Of course we left around 6 o'clock as well in the morning, so we really didn't get a lot of time to appreciate the hotel. However, do not worry, I showed you everything we possibly can show you, well, as far as we know, inside of a hotel itself. So
I mean, there's probably tons of hidden details that we completely forgot and missed out.
Yeah, and if you stay in multiple days, you realise.
Yeah,
and if you stay here, just a surprise for you guys, you can go and explore it. However, the one thing I would say though is, of course, last time we did actually do the treasure hunt.
Yeah.
That was ridiculously hard. Like, in a way, because the thing is, there were some which they said like the lobby and the main entrance. But then it was actually only in the lobby, not the main entrance.
Yeah, so
it was in the main entrance, not in the lobby.
Yeah, it wasn't too clear because of course I think it's probably too well themed in some sense.
It is, yeah.
Because there's too much thing going around. I think like when they were doing it, they were like, oh, this would be easy. Because if there was like, I don't know, 3 starfish and that was it in the entire lobby, it would be absolutely fine. But with them having so much absolutely everywhere, It's a lot harder to do.
And there was some of the staircase as well, and do you think, do you count that?
Yeah,
the ground floor, the first.
Because half of the ground floor, they're kind of I don't know.
It's pretty much edging the first floor.
Yeah, I know. It was difficult in that sense, but overall, it's been an absolutely amazing stay. We've loved it to bits, and the hotel is just brilliant. I would highly recommend a visit over here. And even if you're not staying in this hotel, I think you said the other hotels. You've got the Holiday Village, right?
Yep.
You've got the Legoland Hotel. You've got a Castle Hotel.
No, you don't have the Legoland Hotel. No, that's the unique thing about this resort. Is this is actually the only Legoland resort that does not have a Legoland Hotel. Every other Legoland resort has I believe, an official Legoland Hotel, like, of course, the main one. But yeah, this just doesn't have one. I don't really know why, but yeah, they do actually have the Castle Hotel, which I'd always say is like the second hotel they build. Because they got that in California, Windsor,
Legoland Walk, we're going now.
This is so cool. Yeah, stuff like that. And I've got to say, one of the huge benefits of staying in this hotel is what you just said, the Legoland Walk. As essentially, of course, you've got the main entrance at the front of the park. If any of you know who know the main, like, well, this year, and of course the park itself, you will know that they opened Lego Mythica. This is a brand new area of new being a wing coaster, and of course it's quite far back in the park. And right now we're actually at the back of the park, so this entrance is right next to Mythica. So if you can get down here in this entrance, you're pretty much guaranteed to be on one of the first trains of the day. If you go to the main entrance, you're probably not. But the only issue is there is only 2 turnstiles here, so I'd definitely keep that in mind. But that's why we're getting it pretty early this morning.
Now, and a quick figure for any of our viewers who aren't probably British or American, because we don't do this as much. Yeah, it is a lot of cycling as well that goes around here.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And you're also bringing your dogs, which unlike British and American parks, which you can't bring your dogs to literally any park pretty much at all, unless it's like a fun fair sort of area. All the parks over here, pretty much in Europe, I haven't seen one apart from Disneyland Paris, which you can't bring your dogs to. So I imagine it's the same for the park itself, but I know the hotel. Our hotel, I don't know if you bring dogs inside or not.
I know
you don't really can, but the Holiday Village, which we just walked through, you can. So
and I believe the Castle Hotel you can't as well, but I think the cabins and stuff.
Yes, any main hotel you probably can't, which kind of makes sense, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, because some people obviously are scared of dogs, stuff like that. I'm personally not, but some people are, and it sort of gives them a bit of like, you don't have to see.
But also, I suppose that, and I think there's nothing nicer than walking around, because I love dogs, and I think there's nothing else than walking around the park and seeing all the dogs. I think it's nice as well that they give them the opportunity, so they're not going to be sitting in the kennels the whole time.
Yeah, to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah. Exactly, but this walk is absolutely lovely. I'm just really taking it in one from the end of this vlog for you guys.
It's so strange. It feels really weird because we just don't get this back home. Like, this is not what we have, because obviously our hotels are so close at the moment. I think this is going to give us a good indication of what the water's going to be like from Legoland Windsor Holiday Village.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be like so. We do actually have a bit of woodland area near it. So
yeah, so I'm going to go home down to see what they thought, because obviously I told you an experience because it's a different room. So how did you guys find the hotel?
Well, we just drove in and there were signs all the way to the hotel.
Found
the hotel, we parked up, walked, and then the reception was there. So
it was a really good hotel. And breakfast was really
they're big fans of breakfast.
So much choice.
Oh my god, it was good.
Salmon, fruit,
I always think
meats, hams.
When you have a breakfast like that in a place like this, you should leave there feeling a little bit ill.
Yes.
And I do, because I've eaten so much. So.
Exactly.
That's probably one of the best breakfasts we've had so far this trip.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well with these sort of hotels. When you go and stay in a hotel like this, yeah, it's not cheap. But to be honest, I feel like I've had 3 meals of the day already. So when you're inside the park itself, you don't even spend £10 on a burger or something like that, because you've ate so much for breakfast. It's like a good start to the day. Also, you wake up and refreshed because you haven't got to drive an hour or so to get here or travel a long way. So there's so many perks that aren't even told to you about staying in these hotels, which we literally try and justify, including the park, which I think we're starting to see the buildings now of.
Tom,
I
know you're famous for your pronunciations of getting it right. Just let me know what that is.
Yeah. Mita, Vita, Ruta. Yeah. There's only one word I learned in German since we've been over here on our European road trip, and that is Dank for thanks. Yeah. So, Dankeschön, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Oh, no, 2 words now. There we go.
Oh look, there's the little dragon coaster.
Oh yeah, it starts hitting the rise now. But I think that also means it's now time to go and end this hotel. Oh, we need the entrance, okay.
Yeah,
we'll just drag out a little longer to get to the entrance, but it's almost time to go and end this hotel vlog from over here at Legoland Deutshland.
It's so weird.
Oh, so weird saying that. And of course, I hope you've all enjoyed everything we've had to offer from this hotel. From of course heading to the hotel late this evening, like last evening, seeing a hotel for the first time, to right now in the morning where we enter down right through here and we get into the park itself. It's been absolutely amazing, and this walk as well, walk with you, I think it's been a lovely walk for us.
I really like it.
I like it, of course.
It's very sort of like a private walk. It's really nice.
I mean, it's quiet right now, but it is only 9:10 and the park opens at 10 o'clock, so it's going to be quiet. But I'm so glad to visit this park, see everything I have to offer. Of course, there'll be a separate vlog on the channel, but I hope you enjoyed this hotel vlog. And if you are staying there, hope you had an amazing stay. I'm pretty much guaranteed you will have an amazing stay because it is such a nice hotel.
I mean, it is quite pricey, but like, go on, it's honestly
I'd say it's worth every penny, yeah.
And also, you can do camping here. If you have a camper, it's definitely
exactly.
And it's much cheaper to do camping, obviously, if you want to do that.
Yeah, definitely look at your options. But here we now make our way towards the entrance of the park. There's only like one other family here at the moment, so I've got to make go quite early on.
Yep.
Special hotel entrance after a very special hotel stay. But that is it for me, Son Derek, and our family from Theme Park Coastin, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, guys.